Hello, thank you so much again for your purchase. So I'm pulling your cards right now. I did also want to let you know that when I read with this camera, if it zooms in and stays on a card, I pull a clarifying tarot card so we can get more information. So this first card is your energy overall. And then we will look at your romance energy. And then we will look at your financial energy. Then we have two tarot cards that are both offering just insight into your life overall as you look at getting clarity. And then also at the end, we'll pull three clarity cards that will give you some more information. But now we'll get started on your reading. So the first one is your energy overall. This is showing as the Magician and the Mirror. I really feel that you have a very strong energy, a very confident energy. The Magician in the Mirror is all about the fact that, just like on the Rider Waite deck, as the Magician, you have all of the power. You have the ability to change energy. You are an empath, but it's even bigger than that. You are able to channel the energy that the collective has. I do feel that there's some issues with your throat chakra. I feel some tension in my throat. So I feel that you're not always saying the things and the messages that you get. Sometimes you have the feeling of, oh, they'll never listen, or what right do I have to tell other people messages? There's some feeling of inadequacy that's coming in, and unfortunately, though, that's really stopping the energy of your life, of the reason that you're here. The reason that you're here is to tell people the messages that you hear that will help them with healing. So oftentimes when someone is a healer, they're not actually like putting their hands on people and healing them physically. They're oftentimes just expressing their story and telling what happened to themselves or what they have learned. And through that energy, other people are able to vibrate at the answer as opposed to continuing in vibrating at their low level vibration. So you really need to make sure that when you are looking at people, you realize that they're seeing you as a mirror. So they're not really seeing you all the time. So you have to kind of take your ego out of it, where you're saying, oh, this isn't even about me. This person isn't really upset. They really want to have this in their life. You often know what people are thinking or how they're going to get where they want. But as opposed to actually telling them, all you're going to do is vibrate at the peaceful, calm feeling and allow that person to kind of match up to your vibration. I feel that you know that often you really calm people down. Like when you go into a room and there's animosity, people just kind of chill out just a little bit, even just because you're there. So that's something that you really want to utilize because it's part of your life's purpose and your life's energy. So then the next one, your romance energy, is showing as honesty. Be honest about everything, even the little details. I really feel that with your romantic energy, often, and it's really interesting because it goes back to that throat chakra. It's not so much that you are a dishonest person. I feel like you are very, very honest. But I feel that often you don't tell the whole story only because you either feel that the other person doesn't care or that they can't receive what you have to say. And so when it's talking about even the little details, I feel like that's the focus on this. Not that you are dishonest, but that you really can share those little details because the person who you're supposed to like line up with energetically is going to want to know those little details. So I feel that maybe in the past you've had people who've been like, what are you talking about? But the person that you are supposed to be vibing with when it comes to romance is going to need and want those little tidbits that make up who you are as a person. So then the next one is your financial energy is showing as all tied up. So this is really showing me that you, once again, you're not realizing how powerful you are. There are some stories that are like family stories that are being told. So it's kind of like, hmm, I'm feeling the energy. Give me one moment. Oh, we've never done it that way before. Oh, nobody in our family has ever been able to do that. Oh, things are hard that way. Oh, and I feel this incredible weight on my shoulders as well. I feel like there's an expectation of you that people expect you to be a certain way, like in the family group. And this is really causing you, so you're not able to go in and say, oh, I made $100 today, I'm so excited, because there's jealousy. There's also a feeling of a lack mentality, so you almost feel like you have to like hand over money to people. So you have a lot of subconscious things that are going on about your finances and your abundance that you're really going to want to look into. I also feel that with your root chakra, you're going to want to work on balancing that, because that's going to kind of help you a little bit more in feeling really grounded in where you are financially and how you deal with other people. You're really going to start noticing that as you are freeing yourself financially when it comes to your thought processes, that you'll start attracting people into your life that do have that level of abundance that will match, where if you're telling them, oh yeah, I made $100, it really will be like, oh yay, that's great. They're gonna celebrate with you in essence. So then the tarot card insight is showing as the star. So when the star is upright, it talks about inner clarity. You are incredibly connected to source energy. um, you have a very strong masculine energy. Now, that doesn't mean that you're a man or a woman. It means that you have a dominant masculine energy, and that's really something I feel like that's giving you clarity on things that a lot of people don't have clarity on. I feel that your solar plexus is really open. You shine like a very bright light, and you're not really afraid to share your light. So, definitely realizing that the things that you know, and when I say know, it's not like the education you have received, it's the things that you know. You know what I mean? They vibrate and you know them and you can see them and you know that it's the truth. Those things that you know, that clarity that you have, that's the kind of stuff that you're supposed to be sharing with people. That's going to help you not be all tied up in other areas of your life. So then the next tarot card is showing as the reverse Six of Pentacles. So the reverse Six of Pentacles is about things being one-sided. Now, the one-sidedness, though, is that you are not expecting other people to give you as much as you give them. That's imbalance. And we really find that as human beings, our kind of goal is to find balance in life. It's unbalanced for you or imbalanced for you to give and give and give and not have some expectation that other people are going to give back to you. And I'm not really talking about finances right now. I'm talking about the energy that you give. I feel that you are a very strong person and you feel that you can handle a lot and you can take care of a lot. And so you're not really opening up to the idea of anyone else taking care of you as well. It's okay for you to open up to the energy of other people giving to you. As a matter of fact, you need to do it. It's a necessity. Because if you don't open to other people giving to you, you are therefore stopping the like cycle of finances as well. And that's why, pentacles are the way they talk about it. Pentacles are your lendables. They're the things in your life that you can like put your hands on. And they're the things that mean something. They're the energy. And you have to make sure, because if you look at this picture, The person's giving to that person, giving to that person, but there's also a scale of balance. But you are not balanced right now. So you're going to want to start looking at balance. So when someone says, hey, can you help me move? Yeah, I'd love to help you move. I would need help with putting up my garage door or something where it's an equal share and an equal give and take. Awesome. Well, we got that part done. So let's go ahead and we will shift into the oracle cards that give us some information. So there's going to be 3 of them. And we're going to take these 3 cards. Okay, so the first one is going to be energy you want. The second one is focus on this energy. And the last one is release this energy. All right. So, card number 1 is energy you want. This is showing up as happy family. So I really feel that this is something that you're really looking for. Actually, you're not. It's really interesting. You're not looking for it actively. You have kind of like put it out there like a sonar or like a radar. I guess those are 2 different things. But like how you have that ping that it's out there and you know it's out there and you feel confident that it's out there. I definitely feel very warm heart chakra that this is the energy that makes you feel happy. Happy family. So you really have that energy. Your heart chakra is very balanced, and I really sense that this is something that the energy you want is perfectly happy and normal that you want that. I also feel that rainbows are very important. The rainbow is really sticking out to me right now. I feel like seeing rainbows is something that's really going to kind of alert you that that is there. Also, the really important thing to remember is that you cannot make a happy family. You can be happy and bring that into the connection with everyone. So you can only really control your own happiness. The next one is focus on this, which is door to value. I really feel that these cards are kind of going back to what the other cards were talking about, where all tied up, I feel that that has something to do a little bit with your family. And I would really work on the conversations that you have around abundance and money and really start working on the subconscious of the people that you're dealing with when it comes to money and how they feel about it. Then the third card is release this. And this is showing as man holding a heart. I really feel I actually read gender neutral, so I don't read as man. This is just what the card comes up. So I really feel that once again, though, this goes back to that masculine energy. And when I'm saying release this, a lot of times when we think of the word release, it's the idea of like, oh, well, let the bird go, and if it comes back, it was always meant to be yours. And I kind of feel though that when it's talking about holding on to your heart, I feel that you need to kind of like release it, let it go, let everybody have a piece of your love, a piece of your heart, a piece of you as a human, because that once again goes into the idea of your life's purpose and your life's mission. All right, well, I really enjoyed reading for you, and I look forward to reading for you again.